Only one more day to register to vote in Delaware's primary elections. Good evening. I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with Delaware's voter registration deadline for that primary election. It is Saturday. It's the last day to register to vote in Delaware's primary, and that's going to have a lot to do with who wins state elections in November. Now, Delaware is a two-party state, so those are the only two, Democrats and Republicans, who'd be able to vote in this primary. Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia Roman tells us what you need to do if you haven't registered yet.
Charito Calvachi Mateico is a president of Votamos We Vote coalition and says how vital it is for our voices to be heard in this next election.
It's important because if we don't do it, then other people are going to decide the destiny of immigration, the destiny of all the other services that we need to be provided, like health care, like fair housing, like a salary that dignifies our lives. So all these are at stake.
If you want to vote, you must be at least 18 years old on or before the day of the election, a U.S. citizen, and a Delaware resident. To register in person, all you need to bring is proof of identification and proof of residency. Kenneth Bo McDowell, director of the Sussex County Department of Elections, shares what happens if you miss the deadline to register to vote in the primary.
It's very important to be registered if you want to vote in the primary by this Saturday. However, we still encourage you to register because even if you miss that deadline, you'll still be eligible if you register before the general. There's another cutoff date that comes the following month. So please continue to register even if you do for some reason miss that date.
Georgetown resident Billy Rogacki is already registered and even has his early voting ballots for the primary election.
We registered because voting's important generally, and now so more than ever with democracy on the line.
If you haven't registered yet and wish to do it in person, the Sussex County office here in Georgetown will be open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. To learn other ways to register in time for the state primary, visit our website, coasttvnews.com. In Georgetown, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
Here are some dates to keep in mind this election season. The state primary election is September 10th. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Early voting is also available on August 28th to September 7th. Those from the 28th to the 3rd, polls are open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then from September 4th to September 8th, polls are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.